Hey everyone, thanks for checking out another episode of Nick Drinks Beer. My name is Nick, and let's drink some beer. Coming to you from my kitchen as I get ready for the Super Bowl, getting snacks and all that stuff together before we have folks come over for a party, and wanted to do a really quick review of a beer that I picked up yesterday at the brewery's tap room. It's one of my favorite breweries right now, easily in the Chicago area, and probably just in general. And we're talking about Pollyanna Brewing Company's Toasted Coconut Fun Size. You can see that label there. So Pollyanna Brewing, they have two locations. They're in Lamont and Roselle. And they have a year-round milk stout called Fun Size. It's a milk stout with, I think, cacao nibs, sea salt, let's see here, vanilla beans, and peanuts, and it's meant to mimic a candy bar. And so they do several variants of this beer, and the toasted coconut one here has long been my favorite variant. And so picked up, like I said, yesterday from the brewery and wanted to share it with you guys and taste it out. So let's see what she's got. All right. I don't know if this is coming in clear, if this is awkward to watch, me bending over in my kitchen, drinking a beer, but hey, what am I going to do, right? Okay, so milk stout. English style of beer. It doesn't actually have milk in it. It's just a milk stout contains lactose sugar, not usually, it does give the beer more of a silky, creamy, smooth mouthfeel to it. And like I said, this version then has toasted coconut. Comes in at 6.1%, I think, 6.1%. I don't know. Sure, we'll go ahead and say 6.6%. I know the standard fun size is 6% alcohol. So let's see. In the glass there, as you can see, it's not the darkest beer in the history of mankind. Hold it up to the light. There's some slight sort of brown ruby highlights to it, but for all intents and purposes, it's a pretty black beer. Nice little bit of mocha head there, maybe a finger or so. Kind of sudsy looking bubbles, dissipating somewhat quickly, but hanging around. Let's see what she smells like. It smells like a Mounds bar. The toasted coconut it's so prevalent on the nose. Yeah, Mounds bar, or is Almond Joy the other one that has coconut too? I don't really remember off the top of my head, but somewhere between a Mounds bar and Almond Joy. But nice sort of milk chocolate notes. You don't really get any of the sea salt, but you do get sort of a slightly nutty component to it, which is nice. Part of the reason why I love this beer here, but also the standard fun size, is because it has all the qualities of a big, huge pastry stout, but it's got a subtler hand to it. It's not as aggressive in how it attacks you. This smells like it's got some sweetness to it. It's toasted coconut. It's chocolate. It's peanut, but it still smells kind of graceful. I guess that's part of my problem with all these big pastry stouts, is that they just seem so forceful. This is just kind of a nice, gentle, easing you in, for lack of a better way to say that. A little bit of coffee from the roasted malt, but yeah, just a ton of coconut followed by that nice milk chocolate, and you get a little bit of the like I said, the peanut there, but you get a little bit of like that. You can't really smell salty, but there's something there that just says it's gonna have some salinity to it. Creamy mouthfeel, medium-ish bodied. Toasted coconut, just as the on the nose, it follows suit on the palate. Toasted coconut right up front all day long. Mid palate, you get that nice milk chocolate. On the end, there's a tiny little bit of bitterness from the roasted malt that kind of just cleans everything up. It's not. There's some sweetness here. There's definitely, again, a beer with chocolate and peanut and toasted coconut. There is some sweetness here, but it's not a sweet beer, if that makes sense. It drinks much more balanced, given how many sweet components there are to it. Man, and as it warms up a little bit, you get that peanut now that's really coming forward into and playing nicely with the toasted coconut. Yeah, all those desserty flavors, but again, in a package that's not oppressive. Really awesome beer here. Like I said, this is my favorite variant. They do a maple, they do a toasted marshmallow, they do a raspberry and a bourbon barrel-aged version as well. And this one by far is my favorite. If you guys are in the Chicagoland-ish area and you can get to either Lamont or Roselle, I highly recommend you do. I wanted to get this video out to you guys soon because I know that this is one of the more hyped or sought after variants, and I know that it goes pretty quickly. So like I said, I picked this up yesterday, Saturday, February 2nd. I wouldn't be surprised if the bottles are gone by the end of this coming week. For me, it was an hour plus drive in there to pick it up, and it is so totally worth it. Again, if you like coconut, and you have to like coconut to like this beer, you can't just don't mind coconut, for lack of a better way to say that. You have to like coconut to like this. But if you do, this is pretty awesome. And again, all those components in there, and they're harmonizing so well together. And it's just a really dessert-y kind of beer without being like a Wilfred Brimley diabetes type situation. Really awesome. What am I going to go for this? I'll go 90. See, it's hard because I have personal memories associated with this beer, so I'm trying to divorce myself from those right now. I'm going to go 92 plus. I really think that's actually a pretty fair score for it. It's an awesome beer. Check it out. That is Pollyanna Brewing Company's Toasted Coconut Fun Size. I have to go because standing like this is starting to hurt, and I've got to get back to, and here comes my cat. Let's remove him from the premises. I have to get back to getting my stuff ready for the Super Bowl party. As you can see, I'm wearing my Aaron Rodgers jersey. I will say it now, and I will say it to the end of the earth. If we didn't get screwed in the Vikings game with the roughing the passer call, and if Ty Montgomery doesn't bring that ball out of the backfield like a moron, we're probably playing in the Super Bowl this year. So that's fine. I'll go watch Tom Brady probably win yet again. So thanks for checking us out, guys. We will see you soon. Leave comments or questions, etc. about this beer or anything else in the comment section, and we'll be back with you again soon. Cheers.